Come on, now it's time to testify. I love
Ready with me today, and I'm just about to pull my hair back to get into it. But this is my first time doing this. I thought it would be a cool idea. I've been watching a lot on YouTube, and just think that so cool. Like, you get to see the person in their real state and have some like real conversation with them. So I thought that was interesting, and I wanted to show you guys that side of me. So this is the only thing I've used so far. Sebastian Dry Clean Only Instant Refreshing Spray Dry Shampoo, and it has a little nozzle like this. This is a travel size that I got from Ulta. I just spritzed it and pull my hair back, put the headband in, and now I'm getting ready to go. This keeps my hair out of the way, but let's be honest, it's Saturday, so I wasn't going to do anything with my hair anyways because I don't feel like it. I have an idea in my head, and the only thing is that after yesterday's tragic attacks on Paris, I want to use my something from Too Faced holiday Christmas sets, and I think I'm going to do the Sephora exclusive. So I'll let you guys know in a minute, but just a way to work that in. I mean, that was just awful. I really don't understand this world. Like, I don't want to get into anything but anything too serious, but I just don't understand why people have to kill innocent people, and it's really scary, honestly. Like, it just, you don't know what you can do and what you can't do, and that's terrible. So I have the product I was using is Juice Beauty's SPF 15 moisturizer. I put this on every morning just to give my skin a little bit of moisture back in there, and it does have an SPF, so that's nice too. I put that on before my foundation or anything, and then the next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to use my, if I can find it, primer, the Pure Minerals Correcting Primer Prep and Perfect. These the last two things you saw were travel sizes from orders. As you can see, I'm getting low on this. It's gonna have to go in my empty box. That's all I got so far. Well, maybe I won't be using that. Let me go get a sample that I have. The Porefessional, I think that's what it's called, from Benefit. I got this in a recent order, so I'll just go ahead and use that. What was I saying? Oh, I have a lot of samples and a lot of travel size things I'll be using up in the next few months, so you'll see a lot of those in this video. And so mostly everything's going to be petite or like in little weird packages and stuff. And then while that dries, I go ahead and do my eye primer, which today I'm going to use the Urban Decay Original Primer Potion. And it's in a little package. Oops, that's upside down. It's in a little package like this. It just squeezes out. They say there's like 5 to 6 uses in this. I swear I've gotten like 3 weeks of use out of this, but I've been switching back and forth between this and the Eden one. And I never used the primer. No, I think I did once, like a long time ago. But I wasn't a huge fan. But I really do like these, so I'm glad that I gave it another shot. Figure out what foundation I want to use. Maybe I'll use up this sample of Too Faced Born This Way. This is in sand, so it's rather dark for me, so I like to use it on the weekends. Just to bring some color and life back into my skin. So just dot it everywhere, and then I'm going to go in with my It Cosmetics brushes and blend. And then I'm going to have to put some on my neck so that it blends in. Still not empty though. Just trying to empty it today. Oh, I can totally empty this. Okay, we'll just put a little bit extra everywhere. So, we're going to dab some more on the neck and down here. Since I have this like lower neck, just do that. Then I'll go in with my It's Cosmetics brush and blend everything in. This is the Airbrush foundation brush out of Airbrush 101 set. Really nice brush. Go in and blend and blend and blend and blend. Anybody else's arm get like super tired from blending? Like, my arm's killing me right now.
Part of that could be from going to the gym every day, but it's just very annoying. I get halfway through my makeup and then I'm like, oh my gosh, my arms are gonna fall off.
I feel like my light's really bright, so I'm gonna turn it down just a notch. Okay, is that better for you guys? I feel like it's better, but I don't know if that made it better or worse. So we'll put that in the feedback section of my video down below. Maybe if I move, I think that's okay. Okay, now I'm going to take my concealer brush from the same set, Airbrush 101. This is the alt brushes for Ulta. I'm sorry about the nails. I'm going to repaint them today, but I didn't get to do it before my video. Next, I'm going to take the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Undereye concealer. This is in the neutral medium color. And then I just always put it on my hand here. And then I take it from there with my finger and blot it on here. And then again. And then I go in with my brush. And first I tap it in. And then I swirl. Just kind of buff those edges out. I'm going to use my Too Faced Candlelight powder just to set everything. And I'm going to go in with the powder brush from this Airbrush 101 set, which is a beautiful brush, so soft and silky and just full. I love it. So I dab it in there. And just go all over first. Then I'm going to go in the under eye and set that with the same powder. I hit pan on this so it's breaking up on me all of a sudden. I'm going to go down the neck too because I did have some makeup down there. Set that under the eyes. I'm going to go in again, set that under the eyes. Alright, I usually go back and forth between eyes and face. So I'm going to do my eyebrows next. And this is the new Milani brow and eye highlighters. Well, I don't know how new it is, but new to me that I got the other day. I'm going to use the matte beige side and just go ahead and outline my brow there. See that line that it's drawing on there? And I just go down there because the bottom, I feel like I can control that part. Then I'm going to go in with the Tarte Brow Architect, which looks like this. Mine broke, so I'll be using one end of it. And I only have this much product left, so I'm trying to use this guy up too. I might do this off camera, so I'll try it on, and if I don't like it, I'll come back after they're done. I'm going to turn this light back up because I feel like it's too dark now. 1 minute's too late, 1 minute's too dark. I don't know what to do. So I like to make, I'm just going to use another, I'm going to put my mirror up here so you guys can see what I'm doing, but not like focusing on the camera. So I take a line and go above my brow here, and then I take one below, and then I kind of go and make one there so you can see my outline, and then I just fill it in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that here for you, but hopefully you can see a little bit of my technique. Because I'm traditionally terrible at brows, so this is good. We're stepping up. We're going good. And if I think it went a little too wild, I go back in and kind of just brush it with my finger. There you go. The tail needs a little bit of work. There you go. So I'm going to go back in and do the other brow off camera, and I'll be right back. I'm back. I think it turned out a little bit dark in this one on the left, but I'm going to show you what my next step is. So I take this spoolie brush here, and I just go in and go over it, and then I kind of brush above it just to take that white tan line out. And then this one's going to need some work, I think. But see, as I come through that white line's going away, and then it's not so dark and harsh. And I'm just going to finish this real quick off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. So my brows aren't really wanting to play nice with me today, so we'll just deal with what we have. I like it, but this one I feel like looks really dark and high, and this one not so dark and not so high. What are you going to do? They have a mind of their own. The next thing I'm going to do is go in with the chocolate Soleil bronzer and just do a little bit of contouring. Like, I'm not a huge contour person. I don't really know how to do it that well. I haven't tried it that well. Like, I'm not experienced, so don't judge me based on what I'm about to do. It's nothing big. I'm just going to take this brush. It's from Eco Tools. It doesn't have a name on it. It's from the Alicia Silverstone collection. It just looks like this. I like to use it for under eye setting powder, or I've been using this as my contour brush, so I just take it 1, 2 around here, and then I go in and just go like this, and just contour, contour, contour. And I don't want anything too harsh because it is a Saturday, not a big deal. I'm going on the other side and do the same thing. And of course it smells like chocolate, so that's amazing. Love it. So basically that's all I'm going to do with that. That's my quick and easy contour. Amazonian Clay Rainforest After Dark palette. You can see I've used up a lot of this, so I'm trying to use up the pans that are close to being empty, but this is the Park Avenue Princess from Tarte bronzer up there in the corner. That's what I'm going to take. I'm just going to go in here. This is with the It Cosmetics brushes, the Airbrush Essential Bronzer in number 114. Then I'm going to go over the forehead a little bit, just down the nose and on the chin a little bit. Okay. And then my next step for that, I always put it back at its little plastic container, which is like this, and then the lid pops over it. And then I'll take a highlighter in, and I'm just going to take this highlighter again. I'm running low on a hit pan, obviously. It's just a little tiny corner, but there's still some good stuff in there, and I love it. So I'm not sure what the color is, but it's a gold highlighter. Just really pretty. One of my favorites. I wish Tarte had just a highlighting palette, because there is, if you have seen the Showstopper palette, there's a different highlighter in there than this one. So this is a fan brush from EcoTools. Looks like that. I love that for my highlighter on both sides. You just get it like the perfect area. I go down my nose, down here, and then just kind of like do this across the forehead. And then my blush for today, I'm going to take the Milani Luminoso. It looks like this, if you're not familiar. And I'm going to dip my blush brush 1, 2, because this stuff goes far. I love it, because it's just enough of color, but it's not too much. And I heard somebody the other day say this was like one of the best blushes ever. I love the color. It's like that nice corally shade to it, so just great. If you don't have it, it's a cheap pickup at the drugstore. I got mine at CVS. It was 40% off if you watch that CVS haul I have. I mentioned it on there. It was 40% off the other day. And the next step, I'm going to just start my eyes. So let me grab my Too Faced palette real quick. Palette I'm going to use, and as you know, the top comes off, and then it opens up, and amazing, just like a nice little dedication to Paris after last night. I know this isn't going to bring back any lost family members or anything like that, but just, you know, Paris is so pretty, and it's a place where I feel like a lot of people want to travel, and like a lot of us want to go, but you know, you never think something tragic like that's gonna happen. So it's just terrible. And inside it looks like this. I did a whole review video on this. If you haven't seen that, check it out. And we're gonna start by, let's see, I don't know, because I haven't looked at this yet, so let me take a look and see what I want to do today. I think that I want to take Cobblestone right here, and I'm going to go in my crease on that. This look could really go anywhere because I haven't planned anything out, and I don't really have an idea of where I want it to go. So, we shall see. Cobblestone is such a pretty color. It is a matte, and one of the only mattes in this palette. But just a nice color there. This was the crease brush from It Cosmetics too, the airbrush crease. Nice, cute little brush there. And the next brush I'm going to do is the Airbrush Shadow Brush. Airbrush Shadow Brush, there's that. And the only thing I don't like about these is the silver handle does get slippery when you have product on your hand. If you're like me, I don't stop in between steps, like if I have concealer on my finger and I don't wipe it off well enough, I just pick up my brushes and use them, even if they have product on them. I know, it's probably not good. But I'm going to go up here into Vintage Lace, which is this one right here, and take that all over the brow bone.
Do a little bit on the lid too, just to create a nice base for whatever other color I'm going to use. And next, let's dip
Let's go
into
into Eiffel. This is a pretty green color. It's like an olive green down here. Just going to take that on the same brush going to take that on the lid. It's giving me a nice smoky look with this airbrush brush, but I feel like if I take a more compact brush, I'll get more color on my lid. Let me go grab that other brush and dab some on because I do want some more pigmentation than what I'm getting using this airbrush brush. So there's what I have so far. I don't know if you can see that. Let me grab my other brush. I'm back and I have this brush from Eco Tools. It's actually not marked on here anywhere what it is, so it's just this eyeshadow brush though. So I'm going to go ahead and dip back into Eiffel, same color there, and I'm just going to pat it on my lids. So I want some more of that color to it. Okay. Take a quick look in my mirror, make sure that's how I want it to look. Adorable Hello Kitty mirror, by the way. Yes, I'm one of those people that likes Hello Kitty, even when they're like 87. So as you can see, I got a little bit more color just from patting it on. It had a nice color, but I feel like more of this shimmer came off, which is what I was looking for. But I just noticed too that this String of Lights color is about the same color of my shirt. Very cute. Have to use that in some way just because. So I'm going to go in the inside corner and use that. So let me grab a clean brush. This is actually a double-ended brush from Eco Tools. On one end it's this, and on the other end it's the, what do you call that, liner? Some people use it for their eyebrows. I don't know. I don't know what the names of these brushes are. I just use them. I don't know where that accent came from. So I'm going to go in again to String of Lights here and just go into the inner corner of my eyes and take it up onto the lid a little bit. Just putting my mirror up there so I can look up and I don't have to look down all the time and you guys aren't seeing what I'm doing. I'm going to go back in with Moon on Their Wings, which is this one here, and I'm just going to put it all over the crease just to kind of blend things out a little bit and add some nice shimmer. As you can tell, I love my shimmer, so I don't care if there's glitter everywhere. I'm going to use it because I love it. And then that's doing a nice job. So let's talk about skincare problems. So my skin is kind of dry. In the winter, I have eczema, and if you don't know what that is, you just get like patches of dry skin all over the place. Normally they say it's in like the creases of your body, so your elbows, your knees. I've got it on the back of, like on my back here, my lower back. I have some like in here. I get some on my eyelids because that's great. It's not painful when you're doing makeup or when you're, you know, working out and the sweat's dripping right in your eye. No, not painful at all. But seriously, I do have patches there, and I don't know that you can see them on here, but it does hurt. So one thing that I found is recently I've been using Josie Maran's cleansing oil as an eye makeup remover, and I just put a little bit on a washcloth and then wipe it off at night, and then right after that when my skin is dry, because water can make it worse also. So I will take a towel and dry that off. Then I'll put this Josie Maran Argan Daily Moisturizer on. Just a little bit on my eyelids at night before I go to bed. in the morning right when I get up before I put my makeup on, and it has helped. I swear by her argan oil. I just don't have any at the present moment. So guys, this is a serious moment. Like, I had her argan oil, like the straight up in the bottle with the dropper. I put it on my eczema, and the next day it was like pretty much gone. It had faded a ton, and then I put it on the next night, and then so after 2 days of use, it was gone. So I swear by it. There's nothing better than some argan oil. So that's just a little conversation I like to have there about the skin problems in my life. And let me know about yours. I know a lot of people have oily skin, or they just have dry skin, no eczema, or psoriasis, or melasma, or whatever. You know, we all deal with something, but I think makeup can make you feel more confident. Like, if I had to go to school with no eye makeup on, I would feel really self-conscious about how I look, and, you know, like, people are looking at my scaly eyes, but, you know, with the power of makeup, you know, like right now I feel so confident. And like 5 seconds ago at the beginning of this video, okay, well, like 20 minutes ago at the beginning of this video, I felt like self-conscious because I'm putting myself out there for you guys to see. But, you know, everybody you have makeup to do whatever you want with it. If you want to go crazy with it, great. If you want to keep it subtle, that's great. But it really brings out the true beauty in you. And I know that that's YWP, or Young, Wild, and Polished, her philosophy. She was just saying that on one of her videos the other day, that she, same kind of thing, she thinks that beauty, you know, is inside of you, but that makeup helps you bring out things you didn't know maybe were in there. So the last steps I'm going to do today, I'm going to take this, after I put liner on, I'm going to take this Wet n Wild Mega Plump Double Threat Mascara, which I just got the other day in my CVS haul, and I'll show you guys how that works. And I'm going to curl my lashes by using my fancy dancy Tarte Holiday Curler, which I love. And I'm going to use a Tarte eyeliner, the liquid liner, but I don't have it over here. I have to go grab it. And I'm not going to attempt to do liquid liner on the camera, so I will do that off camera. Alright, so I'm back, and the only other thing that I want to do is I want to go back in with that vintage lace and just go under here and clean this up a little bit, because I have some dark green there and I don't really want it there. So that was the same color I used up here. Just want to take that and go back in. If you don't remember, it was this one up here. It's kind of a banana-y color light highlighter. And then so you can see I did the winged eye, and I use this Tarte Precision Longwear liner. Love this, and it has the felt tip. I can take that off and show you. Felt tip, and then you just go over it, you know, wing out. I think it's very easy to use. Sorry about the fan, I forgot that was on. And then I took this little tiny brush, is from Eco Tools Alicia Silverstone collection, and I love this because I feel like I can use it as a blending, or here in the inner crease, whatever. I think you can really use that anywhere. So I love to use that. And then I curled my lashes, and I'm about to do my mascara. So I will show you how this works. So the Wet n Wild Mega Plump, it has the one end for the upper lashes, which is this one. And I did show this in my CVS haul, so if you want more information on that, go check that out. And then I'm just going to use this because I don't trust myself to use my little viewfinder there. Okay, now I'll show you the lower lash one. And I'm not going to wear falsies because it's just a Saturday at home. I don't need that on my eyes. Weighing me down, weighing me down. Cute little tiny brush. My goodness. And then same thing. Just go in, and it gets all those tiny little lashes that you didn't know you had. So I don't know if you can see a comparison between this side and this side. This doesn't have any mascara. You can't see any lashes over here. You can see some lashes on them, babies. And that does it. I'm just going to go in with my Pure Mineral spray. This is the Miracle Mist Hydrate and Set spray. And I just like to spray it on so I don't feel so cakey. And it smells like citrus, so it has a nice scent to your... I like to use it in the morning because I feel like it wakes me up. So kind of like go into it, you know, like la. I don't know. We don't know what's going on right now, but there it is. This is my final look. I hope you guys like it. If you have any questions, put them down below and I'll answer them. Subscribe to me if you aren't already. And I will shorten this video up so it wasn't, you know, this video has been modified, so it was not, like right now my counter says 45 minutes, and I know this video is not going to be 45 minutes because I will reduce it for you guys. But this is a final look. If you have any questions, comments, please post them below. And, you know, thoughts and prayers for Paris, and we hope that, you know, everything gets settled soon, not only there, but all across the world. And I love you guys, and let me know if there's anything that you have any questions about, and I will see you in my next video. It's kind of hard to do your makeup in the camera sometimes though.